Yo, what it do? It's your boy D Free back with another boxing matchup live stream. I apologize. I told y'all last week I was going to get some new videos. I've been crazy busy as of late. I've been doing the shit live over with. I will be doing the video for the intro. Let me say what's up to the people that's in the building. What's going on, Thomas? I bet you through. He said he'll be up in a bit. Okay. It's going people. Appreciate you through. Going on 80 feet. Say you through and through. Man. T what's going on with say you coming through. Might be damn. Appreciate you coming through. I appreciate everybody coming through. But last week was a crazy week. I mean, who would have thought that the Cincinnati Bengals would get manhandled by the New England Patriots? It was crazy. All of these top draft picks, as far as quarterbacks and receivers. I mean, hey, some of them was ready, some of them wasn't ready. I'm lagging. And my kids playing around in the background. What's going on, Coach Joe? What's going on with you? Man, these top draft picks, some of them was ready for the NFL. Some of them wasn't. Uh, Jaden Daniels, he had a hell of a game. I mean, it was a rocky start, but I mean, we kind of figured that they might end up losing the Tampa Bay. We were hoping that they would win, but we kind of figured that they would lose. Um, Tampa Bay is a playoff team. They won the playoffs last year, and I mean they won one game in the playoffs. They actually they smoked the Eagles last year in the playoffs, so they pretty much had the same team back. And it was a rugged game. What's going on, Josh Sanders? Um, but I did not expect New England to do what they did to Cincinnati Bengals. But I also said this is going to show what type of quarterback Joe Burrow is. He didn't have all the weapons that he used to having. And I keep trying to tell you, I think Joe Burrows is a product of having good receivers. I don't think he's as good as everybody believes. I think he's a decent quarterback. I just don't think he's as good as everybody believes he is. He's a product of having good receivers. Um, we started off Thursday with Baltimore and KC, and that was a hell of a game. It started off slow, and me and T and Coach Joey, we were betting on the under. And I said, I don't know. I think this is going to be a high scoring game. And it started off slow. I mean, I said, did I say KC yeah, KC and Baltimore. It started off slow, and by the second half, it turns up. It started to be a shootout, and Lamar Jackson did what he does, and they came up just a little bit short. If that tight end would have had a half an inch shorter, he would have been in the end zone. And then I mean, it was one play where Lamar Jackson missed Bateman wide open, but he was running to the right and he threw it to the left. So it was a tough throw, but he he couldn't connect with that pass. It would have went in overtime, but he had a hell of a game. It was definitely exciting to have football back. And I mean, I was in this joint on the edge of my seat the entire game for all the games because it was going back and forth with a lot of games. And then we seen the Cowboys destroy the Cleveland Browns. I mean, I was trying to figure out what happened to Cleveland Browns defense. They had a hell defense, and then all of a sudden the defense was terrible last week. I don't know what's going on with this defense. I mean, they don't look the same without Nick Chubb up there. And Deshaun Watson, he doesn't look like that quarterback that was in Houston. He had a couple years now that he's been since that injury he had in Houston. And he don't look the same. What's going on with you? It's crazy.
That's good, D. That's good, man. Hey, do you think
Uh,
I heard you talking about the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Do you think that Joe Burrow hurt still? Did you see that video that's circulating around with the water bottle?
No,
And
I didn't.
he was trying to pick up the water bottle and he couldn't pick it up with one hand. He had to use his other hand to pick up the water bottle, like to get it, to squeeze it. His wrist.
Wow, this man, yeah, I think he might be on his way out. They might. He's been injury prone since his first year. He's been getting every year since his first year in the league. He might be on his way out. They might be looking for a new quarterback in the offseason. They might be looking for a new quarterback. He's Josh Allen is really better than Burrows, even though Burrow had more success in the playoff. Yeah, I mean, I never thought that Joe Burrows was better than Josh Allen because Josh Allen was playing with one receiver. He had another receiver that was okay, but he only had one number one receiver. Joe Burrows, he had three guys that could potentially be number one on anybody's team. They could potentially be a number one anybody's team. So, like I said, Joe Burrows he's a product of having good receivers. I don't think Joe Burrows is as good as everybody said he was. And I've been saying it since last year. I've been saying this. I don't think Joe Burrows is good as everybody believes it. And me and my man Casey Boyd used to go back and forth with this. I just told him, I was like, I don't think Joe Burrow's that good. He said Joe Burrow had the defense that held the Chiefs scoreless in the second half at home and caused Tannehill to have a chance to win the game. Josh Allen defense always failed. Yeah, Josh Allen. I ain't gonna say his defense always failed. Who's on G5? I ain't gonna say his defense always failed because Buffalo they got top defense almost every year. Their defense is right around the top 10. They sometimes it's in the top 10, sometimes it's in the top 15, but they always got a good defense. But I'm not his defense failed. It's just it's that thing. I mean, you can have a number one defense and you lose the game. That it's not the fault of the quarterback or anybody like that. Any given Sunday, the ball bounced the right way, another team wins. If the ball would have bounced the right way for Baltimore, who knows? That game going to overtime, Baltimore could take over because they would have had momentum going into overtime. Who knows? So it's just a matter of how to play break down because it's a game of inches. And literally it came down to a game of inches. We've seen it with Tennessee in the Super Bowl. It was inches away from being a Super Bowl champion. We've seen it with with Seattle versus New England in the Super Bowl. If they would have just ran the ball instead of throwing the ball, or if he would have threw the ball a second earlier, it would have been a touchdown. So it's just a game of inches. He said Josh Allen needed 30 seconds for a new defense. I mean, hey, sometimes the defense can't hold off that long. I mean, your defense is built to have a amount of time to get quarterback, and that's how it's always been. Your corners can only hold up for so long. After a while, they out there freelancing because the receivers once I say probably after about 5 seconds, the wide receivers is out there freelancing. They're not running the play that was called. They run the play for about 5 seconds and then they freelance it. So you only got a certain amount of time to get to the quarterback. After that, your corners is out there on an island and they trying to cover. You can't cover a receiver more than 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, that receiver is 9 times out of 10. He's going to the corner. I care how good the corner is. 9 times out of 10, he's going to beat that corner if the quarterback holds that ball longer than 5 seconds. Because the defense is set up in the scheme, in the offense is set up in the scheme. Once that time frame breaks down and that quarterback gets to scrambling, you can't count on the corner the coverage that long. The corners ain't nobody that old that long. Deion Sanders, they all got beat if the quarterback was able to hold on the ball for 7-8 seconds. They all get beat. What's going on, Thomas?
What's going on, guys? How's everything?
Man, everything good, man. Football season back. How do you like how your team did? I mean, we already knew that they were going to win, but how did you like how they played overall?
Well, I'm extra critical. I thought the defense played well, like I expected, but that offensive line looked bad. Gino looked bad in the first quarter. Did not know what he was doing. Threw that interception, a very bad interception. You know, they got hit with safety. They got two safeties, and not the defense, the offense. Like the Broncos got two safeties on us. So like the whole first half pretty much was played in our territory, like in our half of the field. So, you know, luckily the defense played well and held them to what was it, 10 points? And those 10 points was 2 field goals and 2 safeties, and the 2 field goals were off turnovers. We fumbled the punt return. The punt return was fumbled. The defense stopped them, you know, for a field goal, the interception, field goal. So, you know, defense was solid. I was happy, especially the secondary. The D-line, I would like to see them put a little bit more pressure, but offensively, they got to get it together. You know, they got to get a rhythm going. They just lost Fant, who, you know, at right tackle, you know, and you know, they got injuries on the line already. So I don't know. I mean, they to me, in my opinion, they're better than the Patriots. And I was looking at them to go 2-0, but now this game is tough at New England after what New England did to the Bengals. So
yeah, I think the Bengals they just threw up on themselves because there was moments where the Bengals could have won that game. They could have scored and they could have continued with their drive. I think they just threw up on themselves. That their offensive line, they still have problems with the offensive line. Their offensive line is hard. Joe Burrow always seems like he's under attack. I don't care who they put on that front line. It always seems like Joe Burrow's under attack. And I mean, we already this week too, and we already got injuries. We got two guys with me. CMC, he hasn't been back yet. We don't know when he's going to come back. He's not playing this week. And then you got Jordan Love. He went down. They don't know exactly when he's coming back. I didn't hear any update of what time frame they think he's supposed to be coming back. But then you got the wide receiver from the Rams, McCool. Yeah. He's down for he's on IR, so we don't know when he's going to come back. So it's already some serious injuries going down, and I think there's a couple of other people that got injured. I was trying to look at it. I was trying to look at it before I came on, but I had a meeting with my other director, so I couldn't do my research right before I got up here. But it was some other injuries that went down, but for the most part, it's already some serious injuries that can possibly change the outlook of some people's seasons that they thought was going to be a good season for them. Because with doing Love going down, now they got to depend on Malik Willis, and we don't know if Malik Willis if he's going to be able to stand up here until Jordan Love gets back.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's crazy because two of those injuries, the McCaffrey injury seems like he was hurt already before the season. He didn't play. He got in practice. That's not good. And then the Pakua injury, right? He was already hurt, and it looks like they rushed him back. And now that it's worse, and that's not good because what is a knee injury, I believe, right? So if he got rushed back for that and now got hurt again, that's not good. You know, so
who was it? I was looking at somebody else is out for Slater for the Giants. He's out for concussion protocol, so he's probably not going to play. Okay. So, I mean, like I said, we got people already. Going into the second week, people are already going down. And it's a long season.
88 Sports Talk made a good point. That's an excellent point. Look at what he wrote in the chat. That's an excellent point.
Yes, I mean, because if you think about it, back in the 80s and the early 90s, what's going on, Marty? Back in the 80s and the early 90s, all of these top players were playing in the preseason. They wasn't wrestling none of their top players. They were playing. You get hurt. Oh well, next man. You got to get ready for this. You can't just come into the season thinking you're going to be ready, and all you did was you ain't go out there and play nothing in the preseason. You just practice, and you think you're going to be ready for the actual season. Your body ain't used to thinking where it is because in practice, but try to really hurt your teammates like that.
Hey,
when I'm on the line.
I heard y'all talking about the Bengals that loss. I just want to make a quick point. the cornerback that they took last year in the first round, Christian Gonzalez, he's gonna be an All-Pro this year. That motherfucker locked up Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's good. What's going on, Prime Fighter? Appreciate you coming through, my man.
No,
What's going on,
D-Free.
D for the win?
D-Free.
But yeah,
look at his if I could just say, look at his first 5 matchups for his career. AJ Brown, locked up. Garrett Wilson, clamps. Tyreek Hill, clamps. CeeDee Lamb, clamps. Now Jamar Chase? Nah,
You talking about the dude? He from Florida? You talking the dude from Florida?
No. He from Oregon. Well, I don't know where he's originally from, but he played at Oregon. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He might be the next Darrell Reeves.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
No, no. You right. You goddamn right. I've been saying that. This might be the second version of Revis Island.
Yeah. I mean,
that
kid
is nice.
He's definitely good. He's definitely good. They got him with that one. It's just they gotta get other people because New England didn't do anything special to beat Cincinnati. They didn't do anything special. It was they just played their game.
Played defense and they ran the football.
Yeah, they played their game. They didn't do anything special. It wasn't like they beat with a lot of passing because the average passing yards for the week 1, the average passing yards was 4 was 185 passing yards. That's the average. Nobody lit it up. It was a lot of run.
Yeah, D for the win. That's some shit. Y'all took Emmanuel Forbes. You could have took Christian Gonzalez. That shit would keep me up at night.
I mean, hey, you never know what these players are going to do when they get into the fold. They college, and then they don't play good. They look bad in college, and then they do play good. Or they look good and they play good. They look bad and play bad. So you never know.
That kid, Gonzalez is like from Colombia, right?
He Colombian. He from Texas though, but he Colombian.
Okay.
He Colombian.
Oh yeah.
He black Colombian.
Yeah, and they say all his siblings are just crazy track athletes.
Well, all the Latin immigrants come through Texas anyway, so.
Yeah, right. That's why I said Florida. My bad. I knew it was one of them Jones. My bad. Yeah, but
I mean, they probably recruited him to play down there in Florida. He
went to Colorado. He went to Colorado first, and then went to Oregon.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was me personally. It was a.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think he was gonna be nice. Like I knew he was gonna be good, but man, I ain't think he was like I didn't think he was gonna be good like that. He been good from the door. He had been good from the door.
But T, for all the shit that people give Bill Belichick for his first round picks, this is the one that this might be his. No, I mean he got 6 Super Bowls, so this ain't part of his legacy. But you gotta thank Bill Belichick for this shit. You can't just keep.
No, but he didn't draft him. He wasn't there last year.
No, he talking about for the loss.
No, he drafted Gonzalez.
He didn't draft Gonzalez. Just Gonzalez was rookie last year.
Yeah, no, that Belichick. Wait, yeah. Last year was Belichick's last year, Thomas. So he drafted him.
You sure? I thought Belichick.
Last year was Belichick last year.
Yeah, this is Jared Mayo's first year.
Not with New England.
No, I didn't think he coached last year. Oh shit!
So that nigga gave you Revis Island on the way out the door. You better sing that man.
Yeah, he was cold last year before the injury. He was already killing last year.
He had defensive player of the month or defensive rookie of the month.
Yeah, he was on pace to do. Yeah, it was gonna be nice. But he cold and he like 6'2". So you know what I'm saying? He got
that nigga.
The range.
That nigga 22 years old. That's what's blowing me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see how Gabe got hyped because he's from Texas? That's crazy.
No.
He from Carrollton. He from Carrollton, Texas. He from Dallas too.
I mean, hey, that Texas brand is a little bit different, man. Hey, it's home. Hey, we some athletes, man. We some lotto studs out here, man. Lotto studs out here.
I can't debate you. You right.
He definitely got the right height to play corner because he's not overly tall, but he's not too short neither. So he got the right height, 6'2". Yeah, and he got the right frame. He's like 210, 215.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was some great last week. Like outside of one or two, it wasn't no real blowouts. I mean, it was tough competitive games, but the game against Cleveland, that was a blowout, and the game against Cincinnati was a blowout. Oh, and the Saints versus the Panthers. Those were the only real blowout. Everything else was pretty close until the end of the game. It was much closer to the end. But it was some good games last week. I mean, Philly, Saquon Barkley, like he gonna fit right in with Philly. They I don't know what Giants can think. You give away your number one player on offense. So I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, you want a quarterback. No. Daniel was not the quarterback. You say, okay, we want to choose him over Saquon Barkley. I could see if you had somebody like a Dak Prescott, a Kirk Cousins, or even Joe Burrow, or Justin Herbert. You had somebody like that. Daniel Jones is not the quarterback that you say we choose him over Saquon Barkley. That is not the quarterback you that with. That was just crazy. When I heard that, I was like,
somebody getting fired. Yeah, somebody getting fired for that.
What
Yeah.
what was y'all?
Hey,
And then y'all let him go.
that boy, they didn't get shit for him. Like getting you buy a ticket that you gonna win on, get nothing back. Yeah.
You broke up, G. Probably couldn't even hear you.
I mean, they could at least try to trade him. Like, hey, if we gonna send him there, at least give us Swift. He went to the Browns. Y'all didn't even go back for back. Like, well,
yeah, I don't know.
I like our rookie cornerback Carson over there. I like my rookie cornerback the Cowboys got. Carson can play over there. I'm like, okay, he gonna go through his ups and downs, but he got some intangibles that he can stay in the mix. I said, all right. I was concerned about that other side.
That was a hell of a game, though. I was expecting Jordan Love to play the way he did. I know he came on late last year, but sometimes a person get hot at the right time. But I wasn't expecting him to play the way he played Friday. I wasn't expecting him to play like that. But
he can play, bro.
A hell of a game.
Dude can play.
Yeah, he can play. He had a hell of a game. I feel bad that he went down.
Yeah.
Hopefully he get back. But he had a hell of a game. They always seem to find the quarterback. They always seem to find a quarterback to step in after their veteran is over and done with. They hold on to that veteran as long as they can, and they always seem to have another one to step right in. But
what are you talking about?
A G5, I did your picks for this week. I'll tell you about them, and you'll let me know if you want to switch anything up or whatever. But we're going to get into our picks for the week. And speaking of G5 was number one with 4-1. Marky Dan was number 2 at 3-2. And then there was a lot of people at third place. T, Thomas, Coach Joe, 88. We all was in third place. 3. BBO is the only one that was 0-5. BBO was 0-5. He's the only one that went 5.
That nigga,
You know what's crazy?
Had the Browns and the
Colts game-
Bengals on 2 of them. I know that.
The Colts game, the line moved.
Goofy.
The line moved to the Texas -3 by the time when I did my show, and we had it at +1.5. And I think, I took the Colts, so that 1.5 screwed me. You know what I'm saying? So that was
sure did. Because we all pretty much got Miami and the Houston game. All of us much everybody that the Miami game and the Houston game. That game, all of us, because I think those were the 2 games that I lost. I lost the Washington game and the Houston game. No, the Washington and Miami.
Yeah, that's the one I lost.
Yeah, Washington, Miami, and Houston. Those are the games that I lost. But I got the right here. I don't know why I'm trying to think. Got the paper here. So I had picked No, it wasn't. It wasn't Houston. It was the Raiders. The Raiders got smashed. That was another team that got smashed.
Yeah, that's why I took the Raiders too.
They lost. Washington lost.
I don't trust nobody over there. Except Devontae. For real, I can't. It's hard. The quarterback you got, Aiden O'Donnell, one of one of them joints. Like he okay, but
Gardner Minshew.
Oh yeah, well,
basically the same
Miami
name.
won
Same name,
exactly
same guy.
3 points. Miami won by 3 points. All they could do was win by 4. They won by 3. They won by 3 points. 3 stinking points. 30. I mean, it was 20-17 or 30-27, something like 3 stinking points. I was like, they was minus 3.5. I was like, damn, these niggas won by 3. They couldn't win by 4.
Which team is this?
But it is Miami game. The Miami game.
Okay. They were down that game too. They came back.
Yeah, they was minus 3.5.
Yeah, the 80-yard touchdown gave him life.
G5 picked Dallas. He picked Houston. He picked the Lions. He picked the Saints. He won by all. The only one he lost was the Ravens. Thomas had the Colts, Seattle, Browns, Saints, Raiders. He won with the Saints and Seattle. T had you know what? I'm sorry. T is tied with Marky Dan. I had T at 2 and 3. T is 3 and 2. I'm sorry, T. That was my fault. You tied with Marky Dan. You and Marky tied for second place. But T had the Eagles, Houston, Bills, Miami, and Minnesota. Minnesota, Houston, and Eagles won. Marky Dan had Eagles, Saints.
I was gonna ask you about that too, but I was gonna wait for the appropriate time to be like, "Hey, D-Free, I think
I already know I lost. I wrote it down. I lost the Rams and the Texans.
No, you lost the Bengals and the Texans. I mean, the Bengals and the Broncos. You picked Bengals and Broncos. BVO.
I didn't pick the Rams. I didn't take the Rams for. Well, anyway, you sound 3 and 2. No. Okay, all right.
No, you didn't. But
Miami,
the Pokes, the Falcons, and the Giants. That man lost everything. If BVO was back,
Miami messed over everybody, and then I rolled with the Falcons trying to be cute, and it bit me in the ass.
And Coach Joe had Miami, New England. Coach Joe was the only one that took New England. Coach Joe had Miami, New England, Tennessee, Washington Lions, and he lost Miami, Tennessee, and Washington. 88 had the Raiders, Packers, Titans, Cardinals, and Cowboys. Cardinals and Cowboys was the only one that won. He was the only one that took the Cardinals. So those took the New England, and 88 took the Cardinals. Those were the only 2 people that took those teams. Everybody else pretty much picked somebody had. Oh, and T was the only one that picked Minnesota. T was the only one that took Minnesota. But we're gonna get into this week. This week, some tough games this week. Y'all gonna be frustrated trying to figure out what games to pick. I'm letting y'all know that y'all gonna be frustrated. Tough games. So we're gonna go right here, and I'm gonna share my screen. Let me go back and put it on the big so y'all can see the screen.
I already got my shit ready, so just let me go.
So, like I said, we're using Vegas Insiders. So this week, tonight's game, they got the Bills versus the Dolphins. Bills is +1, Dolphins is -1. They got Raiders versus the Ravens. Raiders are +8. The Ravens are -8. They got the Chargers versus the Panthers. Chargers is -4.5. Panthers +4.5.
Put me down for that Ravens -8.
All right, I'm gonna get to you. We got the Saints
my bad.
versus the Cowboys. Saints versus the Cowboys. The Saints is +6.5. Boys -6.5. We got the Buccaneers versus the Lions. Buccaneers +6.5. Lions -6.5. Green Bay versus Colts. Colts -2.5. Green Bay +2.5. Browns versus the Jaguars. Browns +3, Jaguars -3. 49ers, Vikings, 49ers -5.5, Vikings +5.5. Seattle versus New England, Seattle -4, New England plus. Jets versus Tennessee, Jets -4, Tennessee +4. Washington Giants, oh, that shit went up. Washington -3, Giants +3. The Rams versus the Cardinals, Rams -2.5, Cardinals +2.5. Bengals versus the Chiefs, Bengals +6, Chiefs -6. Pittsburgh versus the Broncos, Pittsburgh -3, Broncos +3. Chicago versus Houston, Chicago's +5, Houston -5. And the Falcons versus the Eagles, Falcons +4.5, Eagles -4.5. So I'm gonna go ahead, since he already started, I'm gonna start off with Marky Dan. What games do you want, Marky? Marky Dan.
Is anybody home?
I don't know what Marky Dan.
Oh, my bad. I was talking on my bad. I was talking on
Man,
I said
hey, that's that St. Croix Wi-Fi.
we have the best Wi-Fi in the world, old nigga. As I was saying,
Bullshit.
I'll take Ravens.
Adolescent.
Ravens -8.
You want the Ravens -8?
Yes. How much are the 49? What's the spread for the 49ers?
They're -5.5.
Okay, put them down.
49ers
I'll go
-5.5.
Chargers. Yeah. I see Chargers -4.5. Put that down.
Chargers -4.5. Okay.
Then I'll take my Eagles -6.5, and put down the Chiefs for -5.5.
And what was the last one?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Okay. All right. Chiefs. He took all the favorites. He ain't take no underdogs. He took all the favorites. All right. The Chiefs.
Yeah, because those are some easy favorites.
The Chiefs is
No such thing as easy.
Hey, we thought it was easy last week. And you got
to go the opposite when you think it's easy.
Nah, but the 49ers, they're going to destroy the Vikings. Chargers, they're going to destroy them Panthers. Like, I don't know.
G5. Go to you, G5.
I'm driving. Let me see. Of course, I'm taking my boys.
I knew you were gonna take Cowboys. I already knew that.
Come on, man. Come on now. I'm loyal to all the way in. Nigga, hush. You seen what happened out there?
Who that?
Hush. No.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna be saying who that person that just hit me. That's what they gonna be saying. Who that just sacked me? Yeah, all that shit. Now I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
You said the Chiefs?
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm sure. You know who they got that quarterback? Yes, I'm sure.
I took the Chiefs. I just wanted to be sure you were sure. Go ahead, man.
Hey, say, man, you better check my pick'em records, boy. I know what I'm doing. You take notes, rookie. You know what I'm saying? Take notes. Who else that? Hey, I can't really look at the screen. I want to drive. What's the other games? What games? Okay. All of them for the week.
Yeah, these are all the games for the week. We got Bills versus the Dolphins. Bills is +1.
Oh fuck!
You got the Raiders and the Ravens. Ravens is -8. You got.
I'll take the Ravens. Mm-hmm.
Ravens -8. Mm-hmm. You got the Chargers versus the Panthers. The Chargers is -4.5.
I ain't touching that one.
You got Tampa Bay versus the Lions. Tampa Bay is +6.5.
Ooh, I ain't touching that one either.
You got the Colts in Green Bay. The Colts is minus 2.5.
No Jordan Love.
No Jordan Love.
You got Malik Willis starting.
Yep. You got the Browns.
Who they playing again? The Panthers. Who the Panthers? I mean, who the Packers playing again?
The Packers are playing against the Colts. Indianapolis Colts.
Well, what's the spread?
Minus 2.5 for the Colts. Plus 2.5 for the Packers.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Colts minus 2.5. I was looking at
that
too. Me and T was looking at that. You got the Browns and the Jaguars. Browns is plus 3. Jaguars minus 3.
Well, you can't pay me to take goddamn Cleveland.
you got the 49ers versus the Vikings. 49ers is minus 5.5.
Minus 5. They need to win by a touchdown or 2 field goals. I'll take 49ers.
Okay, that was the last one for you.
Yeah.
All right. Minus 5.5 for the 49ers. Okay. Thomas, who you got and why? Right now, who you got?
All right. Well, I think I like the Ravens at home. What is it? 9.5? 8. 8 like the Ravens at home against the Raiders. The Raiders don't look good, and the Ravens, they need this win. It's the home opener, so I expect them. They should. I expect a blowout here. So I got the Ravens minus 8. I like Washington to finally get over the hump and beat the Giants. It's their home opener as well. The Giants just look terrible.
Washington is minus 3.
And I'll take a Washington minus 3. The Giants just look terrible. I like Washington at home. I feel like the offense is going to click a little bit better this game. So give me Washington minus 3. I like the Texans over Chicago. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Texans over Chicago is, hold on, let me get to it. Hold on 1 second. Slide down. Texans is minus 5.
Texas minus 5. Okay. Yeah, I like them at home. Chicago just didn't look good. You know, they're traveling now. Home opener for Houston. Houston got a nice win against their division rivals on the road. So I expect them to come, pumped up, fired up for home. I expect them to win by 2 scores. I like Tampa Bay at Detroit. They're getting points. How much they're getting?
Tampa is getting, I think Tampa is getting 6.5.
Yeah, I want Tampa. I feel like it's a close game. I feel like Detroit could win, but Detroit.
That's 50-50.
Yeah, I feel like Detroit could win this game. They're at home. Detroit had a good win last week. On the night game, a little short a week. Tampa Bay looked good. The offense looked good. They ran the ball well. Both backs looked pretty decent. Baker looked pretty good. And I expect Tampa's defense is no slouch. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Tampa Bay, they may not win, but I think it's a 1-score game. So I don't think
they lost Winfield for about a month too.
That's fine.
I know they're gonna feel later on corner though.
Yeah,
just with the Nuggets.
Yeah, and then my last pick, I just feel like they always play this team really well in the regular season. I know they lost last week. It's a bad loss. They're traveling this week. But for whatever reason, they always get up for this team. They always play them well. I want the Bengals plus the points against Kansas City.
Ooh, Bengals.
Yeah, I saved the best for last because I figured people would be like, what?
Bengals plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay, I like that.
You believing in Joe?
Because it looks
Brady?
too good to be true.
If
it looks too good to be true, I like to go the opposite way. So the Kansas City just looks too good to be favored at home over 6, and Cincinnati always plays them well. So I'll take the Bengals.
That's a good pick. If Higgins is back, you gotta see if Higgins. Southern T. We're gonna see T guy.
This is what I got. I got Washington. What's Washington spread again?
Washington is -3. Washington -3.
At -3. What's the Colts? The Colts 3.5.
Colts is 2.5. -2.5.
All right, so I'm gonna take the Colts.
I'm taking Washington and the Colts.
No. I'm gonna take the Colts.
Okay.
What's San Fran spread again?
San Fran is -5.5.
Yeah, I want San Fran. Colts, San Fran. I want Philly with the touchdown on the Falcons.
Philly -4.5.
Yeah, give me that. And I'm debating between goddamn Houston. Yeah, give me. What's that? 3 or 4?
Houston is.
No.
Is 5.
No, I'm saying how many picks? How many picks I gave
5.
you?
You gave me 3 right now. You gave me 3.
And what's Houston number?
You got the Colts, 49ers, and Eagles, and Houston is -5.
All right, give me Houston. And
all
what's
right.
the number on the Chiefs in Cincinnati?
6. -6 was the Chiefs.
Give me that one.
You want the Chiefs -6?
Yeah.
All right. Get Coach Joe's BBOs later. Let me go with my pick. You already know I'm going with the Commanders -3. I believe we're going to beat the Giants by 7.
I'm taking y'all on the DK junk because it's at 1.5.
I like the 49ers -5.5. I'm going to go with 49ers -5.5. I like the Colts -2.5. No Jordan Love. I like the Colts. No Jordan Love against the Packers. What's the other game I was looking at? Because none of y'all said it, and I was looking at. Oh no, y'all did say it. What 2 of y'all said it? Marquis. No, actually everybody said it. I like the Ravens. T was the only one that did the Ravens. I like the Ravens. The Ravens is going to smash. I think they're going to beat the Ravens by like between 14, 20, and 20 points.
I can't wait till tomorrow night to talk shit to Sock. Everybody's gonna roast him with the Raiders.
He's gonna be mad. And the other game that I like, and this is gonna be a close game. What's this game? Where is that? Where's that? Ooh, do I want the Steelers over the Broncos? Do I move up here? I'm gonna go with the Saints +6.5. I think Dallas is going to win, but I think they're only going to beat them by a touchdown. The Saints +6.5. So that is the picks for the week. I'm gonna
What's the Steelers spread over the Broncos?
The Steelers is hold on, let me get to it. Steelers over the Broncos is -3.
I wouldn't take that.
Steelers over the Broncos -3. But yeah, so I like those games. But those are the picks for the week. Oh, matter of fact, let me change this while I'm thinking about it right now. Let me put my man C up right.
And don't forget, 88 put his picks in the chat.
Oh damn, 88. My bad. I forgot all about 88. My bad. I was like, hold on. I know I'm missing somebody else outside of BBO and Joe. Hold on 1 second. 88, I got you. Hold on 1 second. Let me me put my man T in the right spot. T second place, not.
Did I take Houston? D free.
Yes, you did.
The Frilio.
All
Okay.
right. Let me get 88. Hold on. 88. Yeah, Vegas inside is 88. That's what I get all the picks from. All right. 88 got Tampa 6. Tampa plus 6.5. Tampa plus 6.5. Okay. 6.5. He got the Patriots 4.
I love my life.
Cardinals plus 2.5. Denver plus 3. And Atlanta. This man took all the damn underdogs.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I need some points. He took all the underdogs. So I'm gonna read everybody's picks, so everybody knows they pick 6 is just in case they want to write them down.
Wait.
Marky Dan got
D,
the Ravens.
Wait, DeFree, it's a point system we're going off of.
The point spread.
If you pick an underdog, you get more points.
No.
When you got the plus, you got 6. You got plus 6. That means start the game off is not 0-0. You got 6 points if your team is plus 6.
Okay, I understand.
If your team is minus 6, you ain't got minus 6 points. That's what
I got you.
He's starting off with it. So Mark Dan got the Ravens minus 8, 49 minus 5.5, Chargers minus 4.5, the Eagles minus 4.5, the Chiefs minus 6. G5 got the Cowboys minus 6.5, Chiefs minus 6, Ravens minus 8, Colts minus 2.5, 49ers minus 5.5. Thomas got Ravens minus 8, Commanders minus 3, Texans minus 5, Tampa plus 6.5, Bengals plus 6. He got Colts minus 2.5, 49ers minus 5.5, Eagles minus 4.5, Texans minus 5, Chiefs minus 6, myself, Commanders minus 3, 49ers minus 5.5, Colts minus 2.5, Ravens minus 8, Saints plus 6.5.
Switch the Chiefs. Switch the Chiefs to Washington for me, bro. Switch the Chiefs to Washington for me.
I tell you, that thing looks too good to be true. I was
like, you know what?
I was happy that everybody was taking the Chiefs.
I was like, you know what, man? That's a fucking field goal. Washington go beat them folks by a fucking field goal. Yeah, give me Washington. Lower my spread. I'm gonna lower my spread. Yep. I like when you called it out loud, everything sounded like goal. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather just take that 3. That sounds better than 6.5. Yeah, so just give me the 3. Yeah, give me that 3 on Washington.
Are you betting on the fact that the Giants will be so trash that you just think that the Commanders should win, or are you basing it off of Jaden Daniels? Like,
I'm betting on the fact that the Washington actually scored touchdowns and the Giants don't.
Okay, point. They are trash.
I feel like the Cowboys are going to got Tampa. I feel like the Cowboys are going to win by like 30.
Patriots plus 4, Cardinals plus 2.5, Denver plus 3, Atlanta plus 4.5. So those are the picks. G5.
I got a gut feeling.
Let me put it back up.
I think that's a bad matchup with Carr. I don't know. I feel like the Cowboys are going to
G5 is ended off the first
week. Who the boys playing?
At 4-1.
The Saints.
Yeah, I got the Saints plus 4.5.
That's the only team. That's the only team.
Derek Carr is back. They got some weapons over there.
Nah, Derek Carr's the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. That's the only game that I had different from my actual DK pick was that one. So I just went with my DK pick.
Yeah, Derek Carr.
What you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they got some weapons, but Carolina could put no pressure on them. Derek Carr gonna have pressure on his ass this week.
Yep.
That's the difference. He gonna have to move.
Then he gonna chase that bitch down to Alvin Kamara.
Okay, that's
Kamara
cool.
gonna be eating.
Alvin Kamara's gonna
That's cool.
No, G5. I'm not saying that they're gonna win. I'm just saying that
No,
it's gonna be a good game.
No. I'm not. Hey, me. Hey, no. I don't be mad at nothing that nobody said about my team, bro. I'm like, that's cool. I just got confidence in my team. You know what I'm saying? I like the scheme better defensively, for like communicating wise. People just not wide open running in la la land like shit. Like, so I mean, I'm cool
for the Saints. I think when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it now. It's a bad matchup. I can see the Cowboys smoking them. Like, I feel like the Cowboys defense is going to shut them down.
I was actually thinking about that.
Cowboys probably is gonna smoke them.
Yeah,
they probably is gonna smoke.
Yeah, that's more than likely what would happen.
I was thinking about it after I made the pick, and I was like, hold up, I got it mixed up. I was thinking Kirk Cousins was in New Orleans, and Derek Carr was in Atlanta.
No, different mid quarterback.
I'm changing my pick. I'm letting y'all know.
I talked somebody into taking the boys.
I'm changing my pick.
The boys.
I look at the matchup before I even think about the point spread. I think about what's lining up.
Yeah.
Like, shit, that matter, because if you ain't got people that's gonna actually help with that point spread, that shit matters. If your quarterback can't get the ball in the end zone, you're gonna have a rough time. You gonna have a rough going.
What I do,
especially if you ain't got a good running back.
What I do is, and you can kind of see this better as the year go on. I just fade terrible teams. If they a bad team, I take the other team. That's simple. If you're a bad team, I'm taking the other team.
Yep. I'm gonna go. I changed my pick.
Sounds very logical. Sounds very logical.
Let y'all know, I'm changing my pick.
Mark, if this your first year here, Mark, you really can't talk to nobody up here. This your first year.
Nigga, I speak when I want.
This your first year, Mark.
And this is my second year up here. Damn it, get it right.
This your first year. This your first year, nigga. It feel like your first year. If it ain't, it should have been your first year.
It might be your first year.
The first pick'em season.
It might be your first year. It all depends on if you play all the way through, because you and BBO was absent for like weeks. You're like, man, what the fuck is this? So
that's why I feel like your first year.
No, I can't lie. After they got beat by the Seahawks, I was ducking. I couldn't deal with it.
G5 don't quit.
Through my heart.
Yeah, they know who ain't gonna quit. Is
even in the 100-win club. You ain't in the 100-win club.
I had to learn.
You ain't in the 100-win club. You don't say nothing to me.
By the way, Marky Dan, not only did the Seahawks beat the Eagles, we beat y'all with our backup quarterback. That's all. I just want you.
I said, if you're not in the 100-win club, don't say nothing to me.
Hey, well, hey, Frizzle. Hey, I can talk to y'all, goddammit.
I mean,
already.
What was your record last year? Hold on, let me look at it.
Come on, man. I'm in the top 3, my guy. Come on, man. If I don't win it, I'm not gonna be a 10. I ain't gonna be a 10.
I think the goal is to pass Gabe, because he's a little arrogant right now, and when you're arrogant, my hater antennas go up.
Y'all know it's a long season. Y'all know how the season go, man. It's a long season. Y'all know how it go, man.
I'm like a young Jamar Chase coming in for my first season. You niggas are different.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey, is this the final season? The final record? I don't know if this is the final record or not.
Excuse me.
Oh.
No, this is not the final record. I'm trying to find the final record. But I know me, Southern T, G5, Coach Joe, K Savoy, Thomas, A1, and 88 was all in the 100 win club. Marky Dan was at 86, and 114.
Jesus.
But that was because it was a few weeks that you didn't show up, so we had to mark you down for loss.
So you
Not
telling
because you
me
were
I
taking
was
back
only
50.
14 shy, and
So
I
like I
missed
was
like what
saying,
5 or 6 weeks?
D Free, G5 and
5 to 6.
Thomas. Like I was saying.
That's not a very prestigious club.
He just like I was saying, G5T and Thomas.
Hey, Marky Dan, you starting off good. You're in the second place right now, so that's pretty good.
I thank you.
Even 88, who don't jump up here on the live with us, he got 100. He got 100 wins. He'll 88.
Mark, you gotta win the pickles.
You ain't even gotta win one. Just get 100 wins, sorry bastard.
Yeah,
I will, nigga. Matter of fact, let's put something on it. I got 20, I get 100 wins this year. How about that, nigga?
You can't get.
That's
he gonna take that bet. He taking that bet. He taking that bet.
Make that bet, nigga.
I'll take 1,000 on that shit. It's only 5 games
left.
Nigga, I said 20 on it. You gonna say fuck you.
Right. I'll put 1,000. I'll put 1,000 to your 100.
Thomas, why you saying I was gonna take the bet?
I'll put 1,000. Nah, hold on. Time out. That's a different. Hey, that nigga said I'll put 1,000. You don't get 100.
Because he don't understand. It's only 5 picks a week. You're not gonna get to 100.
Yeah. We was doing all the games last year, Mike. We was doing straight picks and shit last year.
Oh shit! Wait, yeah. You tried to pull a slick one on me, nigga.
No, I did. I laughed because I was like, I don't think you was thinking this all the way through. You know what
I'm saying? He young. Let him talk.
Oh, this nigga
let him talk.
Nah.
He was about to pay his whole check. The cap, his whole pay.
The nigga said. All right, look, 75%, Mark. That ain't hard to do, right? 75% of your games. 75. How about you just win? How about you just win more than you lose, nigga? You lost 100 games. You lost 100 games, but how about you just win more than you lose?
How about I do better than you, nigga? Put 20
fact,
on
that work. We can do that for sure. That's more of my speed. That's more of my speed right there. Yeah, we can do that.
Point spreads is tougher.
It's over for you, nigga. $20 already in my pocket.
We can do that.
Right now, y'all even, so it's like 0-0 right now. Both of y'all.
I can't wait till he wins by like 10 games. That's gonna be crazy. In like week 13, he's gonna be up 10 games in like week 13.
I win and I have that money in my pocket.
You already know how. See, Thomas already know what's about to happen. Actually, everybody knows about to happen except you. Actually.
Everybody thought they knew what was about to happen when Joe Burrow.
Everybody knows what's about to happen. Everybody knows about to happen except you, Marky. That's the funny part.
I'm a young Joe Burrow, nigga. You're not even Patrick Mahomes.
And you see what's happening to Joe Burrow. And you see what's happening to Joe Burrow right now.
I'm talking about.
He went to the big dance and lost.
21, Joe Burrow. 2021.
And you see what's happening to the big dance right now.
He went to the big dance and lost. So you might make it.
Look at Quiro.
Joe Burrow can't even hold his own water bottle right now.
This
nigga Marky Dan about to hurt his wrist going for his wallet. He about to hurt his wrist.
He just hold on, let off Joe damn. Marky Dan lined your quarterback up like that, bro. Marky Dan lined your QB up like that.
Hey,
like bowling pins.
I try to tell y'all that he was a product of having good receivers. He's never played without having good receivers. I try to tell y'all ain't want to listen to me.
I mean, but who isn't a product of good receivers?
Huh?
Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech.
Who isn't a product of good receivers?
Patrick Mahomes at
Pat Mahomes had Tyreek, Travis Kelce, and Mecole Hardman his first fucking year.
Nigga, he said product of good receivers. He talking about college into the NFL.
Mecole Hardman ain't did shit in the NFL.
He had good receivers in college, and he had good receivers in NFL. He's a product of having good receivers.
I don't know. Didn't that nigga Pat Mahomes have a 600-yard passing game? He had to be throwing the ball to somebody, nigga.
Didn't Pat Mahomes win a Super Bowl?
He had that when he had Tyreek and Kelsey.
No, we talking about
what other receivers on the other side?
No, I'm talking. That's a game he had at Texas Tech G5.
Yeah, in general. Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like in the NFL, I'm talking about NFL wise.
No, bro. All you gotta do is just pay attention, bro. How many of Pat Mahomes wide receivers made it to the NFL? That's one answer, right? How many of them made it to the NFL and succeeded? That's another answer. Now ask your same self that about Joe Burrow. It's a lot it's much easier to answer because he had good receivers.
All of them.
He had great receivers.
Let's take a look. Patrick Mahomes.
He had great receivers actually. It looked like now, right?
No. Hey, great. Hey, put Mahomes on the LSU team Burrow had.
Hold on. You can end the whole conversation with this one right here. Pat Mahomes won the Super Bowl last year without having a good receiver. What are you talking about?
Yep.
No. Wasn't
Pat Mahomes? Was it just receivers, not tight end? Just receivers, not tight end, right? I think Pat Mahomes receiver core was ranked like 28 or something like that.
But nigga, y'all are talking about Pat Mahomes. That's Michael Jordan. Like we give dudes passes because they couldn't win rings.
Have good receivers.
How old is
man?
How old is Joe Burrow?
Hey, no, hold on.
How old is Joe Burrow?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because Joe Burrow hype was high as hell coming in the NFL.
How old is Joe Burrow?
What?
How old is Joe Burrow? How old is Pat Mahomes?
They're about the
these
same.
Guys
right?
the same. These guys the same age.
Yeah,
I think these guys the same age. I think they the same age, bro.
I think Burrow was a fifth-year senior when he went to LSU.
After winning that championship, Burrow expectations was through the roof coming in.
Burrow ain't get good. Burrow ain't get good. Burrow ain't get good till his 7th year in college. No, I'm just saying. Let me stop. I'm just saying.
No, that's a fact. You can say that.
Because remember, Burrow had to sit out in Ohio State first, right? So he's been in college.
Then he came to LSU.
Yeah.
BP don't like this conversation. It's about his quarterback.
Joe Burrow's good. I like Joe Burrow. He might be playing hurt.
He good.
Messing with his wrist.
He good. He's a good quarterback. I ain't gonna say he's a bad quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
The only quarterback that you could say is not a product of that you could say definitively is not a product of great receivers is Lamar, because he ain't really had nobody other than Bateman and until recently Flowers.
No, Neva did daggone Pat Mahomes last year.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown.
No, but when you say a product, okay, fine.
He won the Super Bowl.
Pat Mahomes is an anomaly.
Pat Mahomes showed that he could win without having the best receivers.
Nigga,
is what D3 saying.
Pat Mahomes won an AFC championship down his 3 best receivers, down his right guard on one fucking leg.
Yeah, that's what we saying. That's what we saying.
Could do some shit.
The defense.
Give Pat Mahomes like the Devontae Adams. They in trouble. Because he gonna feed it to him. He what?
You give Pat Mahomes like a Cooper Cup, they might not ever lose.
No. You put Devontae Adams, take him over there, put him on with the Chiefs. Watch what happens.
They might not ever lose.
Because Pat Mahomes know how to get the ball to his playmakers.
DP Rock.
For real.
Look what DP wrote.
DP don't like that Joe Burrow slam down.
Can we change the subject?
No,
quickly. That's Marky Dan in love with Caitlin Clark and what?
I never said Joe Burrow was a bad quarterback. I never said he was a bad quarterback. It was
G5. You tell that woman that Caitlin Clark is my queen and my goddess.
I don't think Joe Burrow is elite. That's the problem. They were saying that Joe Burrow was elite, and I said no, he's not elite. He did it 1 year. Let's see what he does. over his career. Let's see what he does over his career. Y'all was giving that man elite off of 1 year. Oh, look, he had 3 receivers over 1,000 yards. He threw for 5,000 yards. Okay, that's 1 year. It happens. You have a great every once in the blue moon.
But D3, and that's true. That's true what you just said. But there's something Joe Burrow has that he can hold over everybody else. He's 3-1 against Pat Mahomes in his career in postseason and regular season.
You know what Pat Mahomes?
A lot of motherfuckers.
Pat Mahomes hold over him. Yeah, you 3-1. That one that you lost was in the Super Bowl.
No doubt. Pat Mahomes is better than Joe Burrow. But what I'm saying is when they bring up that elite quarterback discussion, that's something. That's a notch in his belt.
No, that's like saying me and G5 go at it all the time. And G5 say, hey, Cowboys, whoop y'all ass. Okay, y'all whooped our ass. And we win the Super Bowl this year. G5 will say, yeah, we whooped y'all ass, but we won the Super Bowl. It's irrelevant what you did in the regular season. That shit is irrelevant. Yeah, he whooped his ass.
I ain't gonna bring it up. I ain't even gonna bring up the win.
The Cowboys,
I'm not bringing the win up.
That shit is irrelevant.
First off, the Cowboys are not motherfucking Mahomes. That's just number one.
You gotta tell. Oh my god! Here we go. Marky.
Yo, I gotta go, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Y'all, bro, y'all worry about keeping Jalen Hurts healthy, my guy. That's what y'all do. So he don't have to be the lead running back. Y'all got two people that can get hurt.
We will.
You got an injury-prone running back that's a stud. Yeah, you got an injury-prone running back that's a stud. Absolute stud. Don't get twisted.
We do.
And your quarterback running around with an O-lineman knee brace on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got other problems y'all need to worry about. Y'all got a running back. You need to go get some people on that line. Ain't no Kelsey there no more.
Make sure they stay healthy.
Man, look here. We go over here. I was just making the simple point that
don't bring
to a Pat Mahomes. That's all I was saying. Did I say something wrong?
The Eagles can't compare to Pat Mahomes. If you saying that, what are you saying?
I mean, shit, the Eagles went toe-to-toe with Pat Mahomes a couple years ago.
Oh, a couple years ago. Okay, that's cool. Hey, we ain't been there in a while. That's okay. That's okay, but y'all got there.
30 years.
But did y'all win?
30 years, G5.
That's fine. That's fine. We still got more than you niggas. Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Tell your franchise to get their weight up. That's what you do.
It was 59 years.
It sounds like a bunch of old man trash talk. It sounds like some shit that deep.
No. But when did you hear me say my Cowboys were winning the Super Bowl? You ain't never heard that come out of my mouth. Not since you know me. Not a once.
That's fair.
Never. You know why? Because I know what my team is. I'm about the one of the most straight up Cowboys fans you gonna get.
Giants winning the Super Bowl.
I've always said that my team is
You talking about me not sitting at the 100 wins table, nigga. You can't sit up at
the Giants winning the Super Bowl. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, you say Corey, you ain't got no team, nigga.
Terrible.
That nigga say you from St. Croix, you ain't got no team.
You better get you a quarterback team. Will Levis look terrible.
The coach.
No, you ain't lying about that though. No, see now you can say facts. Now you can say facts, nigga.
But I can't wait for tonight. The game about to come on in like 2 hours. Can't wait for tonight. I was surprised when they picked the Bills for Miami. I thought somebody was going to pick them.
2 hours. 2 hours defense.
Yeah, 2 hours. I was surprised that nobody picked the Bills in Miami. I would do either G5 or T.
I'm gonna send T. Well, yeah, go ahead.
T love him some Josh Allen. I just knew he was gonna pick the Bills. But then he saw that score.
Man, I didn't pick the Bills to win the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, bro. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm just gonna wait and see. Goddamn it!
I keep trying to tell you. He keeps saying, "No, they go."
I pick the Bills. I pick the Bills to win the Super Bowl every year. Goddamn it! Before
But
they
they
lose.
made their eyes tougher getting rid of Diggs. Their eyes got tougher.
Listen,
Right.
man, y'all are about to see the Josh Allen media cycle. He starts out throwing, starts out looking good. Oh, he needs to be a conventional quarterback. Somewhere through the season, he's gonna turn into Superman. By week 11,
Josh
week
Allen
12,
is
Josh
extremely
Allen is
talented.
hurt. Josh
Dog,
Allen is hurt.
did you
Da da da
watch
da
the
da.
game Sunday? Did you watch the game Sunday?
Which game? Which
The
one?
Bills game. The Bills game, because he was running the ball like a month Sunday.
No,
What are you talking about? He was running the ball Sunday.
they probably gonna get hurt sooner.
Yeah, he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
He dove. He jumped over somebody for a touchdown.
Buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Don't be no hater. Don't be no hater, Marcus.
Hey,
Against
speaking of,
no, I'm not being a
speaking of
hater.
which,
I'm speaking about the Josh Allen media cycle. That's how they're
hold
gonna
up,
talk about
hold
this
up.
nigga. Josh
Speaking of
Allen
which,
needs
speaking
to
of
run
which,
less. He needs to be a conventional quarterback. Then they're gonna start to say, "Oh, he needs to go back to Superman," and he's gonna get hurt.
speaking of which, did y'all see that
And then
game Notre Dame played when the running back jumped over the dude and made it to the end zone last week?
from this weekend,
like, oh my! Last weekend.
The game Notre Dame lost in the loss.
The game that we
I
lost.
didn't see that part. I just
Dog,
saw the fourth quarter.
Dog, I was like, oh my God. Dude went down for his legs. And he just said, nah, you ain't getting me this time. And he just jumped over him like nothing and just kept going. I was like, that got to be a highlight reel because
Well, they should have gave that nigga the ball more.
But yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, the problem. See, that's another thing they did too. I don't know why they got rid of his number one target. You get rid of his number one target. Now he got some okay pieces around him, but you never want to get rid of your quarterback's number one target. That's stupid. You getting rid of what he likes to go to. Now he got to try to find somebody else. He got to try to find. That's why he was running so much Sunday, because he don't have that go-to guy that he had before. Stephon Diggs ain't there no more. So now we got to see what he's gonna do on his own. Same thing like Joe Burrow. I mean, is Chase Young playing this week? I know he played last week. Is he playing this week? I don't think he is. I mean,
I'm always hurt.
I'm gonna say he probably is playing. He played last week. He probably gonna play this week too. He played last week. Chase Young. Oh, I said Chase Young. I mean Jamal. I said Chase Young. Jamal Chase. He probably gonna play this week. He played last week. It would be stupid to play week 1 and then don't play. You might as well.
He should have not played the first week, right? And he probably would have got his money this week. He would have got his money this week.
You know what? We need him. Because they but shit, they like shit. You was out there and we still got our ass whooped. I ain't giving you shit. Okay, Coach Joe just gave me his picks. That's unfortunate. Coach Joe just gave me his picks. Coach Joe got the Chargers minus 4.5, New Orleans plus 6.5, Detroit minus 6.5, Washington minus 3, Cincinnati plus 6.
Just sat here, just pick every game we didn't pick.
Right. He was watching us on the day on joint. He said, okay.
He was waiting. He was like, okay, I'm gonna pick every game you niggas don't pick.
You know, Coach Joe.
Or just be on that fading your pick type shit.
A matter of fact, G5, why I got you on the line, I'm gonna tell you the games that I picked for you, and you tell me if you want to keep them or you want to let them go. I'm gonna tell you the games that I picked for you, dog. You mean to go ahead and log in? So you let me know, because right now we in the money. We all in the money right now. We're all right. We me and you was 3-2. I think T was 4. My pools, okay. Okay, here we go. All right, G5. I picked
No, Martin, go to hell.
I picked the Cowboys for UG5. I knew you were gonna take the Cowboys. I picked the Giants.
Nigga, put my
The
bet
Giants is minus 1.5.
Nigga, go to hell.
On Washington is 1.5. The Cowboys is minus. Cowboys
keep your money, nigga.
The Chargers is minus 6.5. I picked
Let me see what you got.
The 49ers is minus 5.5. I took them. And
Waddle.
The Cardinals minus 1.5. I took them, and that's it.
Why you didn't go Tyreek? Because you a hater. No, I'm just playing.
So
no,
I don't know which one you want to
do. Bills, Kincaid.
So James did that. Yeah. You said you took the Chargers.
Arizona tomorrow. You know they don't in market.
Yeah, I took the Chargers. Yeah. They was minus 6.5. Now on here, the Ravens is minus 9.5. I took the Chargers. I took Washington. I took Dallas. I took 49ers, and I took Arizona.
Well, I think the Ravens gonna go. I think the Ravens gonna blow the Chargers out.
Yeah, I just don't.
You think the Raiders gonna blow the Chargers out?
No, you said the Raiders and the Chargers.
Yeah.
No, it's the Ravens.
The Panthers, I mean.
No, it's the Ravens. The Raiders.
It's Raiders and Chargers, right?
Yeah, Raiders and Chargers. Yeah.
The Rams and the Rams and the Chargers and the Panthers, the Ravens and the Raiders.
Yeah. The Ravens gonna blow them out. And
okay.
But
I didn't take the Ravens. I didn't know if you want to take that because it was minus.
I ain't taking either, but they should cover the spread though.
They're gonna beat the. Yeah.
So, is there any games that you want me to change? Because the games that I have for you was Dallas, Cowboys, Chargers, 49ers, and Cardinals. I might want to change the Cardinals if I was you. I'll change the Cardinals because it's only minus 1.5.
What's the Philly spread? 5.
The Philly spread is minus 6.5.
I'll take that. Put me on that one.
Yep.
So give me that. Put in. Take out that Charger joint. Put it in Philly. And yeah, they gonna cover that. They gonna cover that.
Yes, they are, Philly. Yes, they are.
Well, Philly. You got Philly. You got 49ers. You got the Chargers. You got Washington, and you got Dallas.
No, I said take the Chargers out.
Oh, you want the Chargers out too? So who else?
Yeah, shit, put it in Houston.
Oh, Houston. All right, I got it.
Okay. So I can have Houston, Philly, Dallas, Baltimore, and what's up there?
You want the Baltimore?
Yeah. Hell yeah. The Raiders are trash.
I'm gonna take the Washington out. I'm gonna take Washington out and give you Baltimore then. Because Washington is minus 1.5. Baltimore is minus 9.5.
All right, well, leave Washington in there then. Leave Washington in there.
The 49ers is minus 5.5. So you got these are the picks that you got for our money side. Dallas minus 6.5. Washington minus 9.5. 99 is minus 7.5. Houston minus 6.5. Eagles minus 7.5.
All right.
With those.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Man, Tommy, you good?
I'm cool with that.
So right now, like I said, we all in the money round. Still. Long as we win 3, 4 games we gonna have money at the end of the season. Long 3 to games every single week we gonna have money at the end of the
3 to 5.
These gonna hit high. Hell. I was looking at
Your audio is jumping all over the place, D-Free.
No, as long as we win order, you got 4 teams, every single week we're gonna win because these dudes don't have their sorry as hell. These niggas don't pick. I'm glad because that's the money to win. Right now, what place are we in? I want to see what place we in. I'm trying to find what place we in right now.
We in the money. Three got you on the money last week.
Right now, we're 20, 40, 26, 49. There's a lot of people that was 5 and 5. There was a lot of people that was 5. We're 20, 40. That's the first week. So we just gotta win some more. Just keep winning every week. So we but great. Just doing down and get ready for some game. I think BB alive. I think we got top tonight. I'm doing a couple tonight a show. But I appreciate everybody getting through. Appreciate my brothers for their picks. We're gonna see who comes out now. G5 is in first place. T and Rocky Dan in second. Me, Thomas, Coach Joe, 88 in third. BB in fifth. VO in fifth. Let's see his picks. It's gonna be 0-10 if he don't give me no picks. But I appreciate everybody.
It don't matter if he picked same result. If he picked them, it's gonna be the same result. If he picked them, trash.
I appreciate everybody coming through.
You fucked up.
You niggas are a bunch of goddamn haters.
Niggas say he's still trash.